Okay. Or
Cool.
yeah. Okay. Here I go. I'm gonna. So Matt, is that okay if Catherine is a host, or
Yeah,
is
please,
that
please,
you
please.
do?
That,
Yeah.
would,
Okay.
no, that would be great. That'd be great. That'd be great.
Let me do
Okay,
that right.
great, sure.
Thank you, Catherine.
All right, thank you,
Okay,
Colby.
Catherine, you're host. You're recording and streaming.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Colby. See ya.
Bye.
I'm going to go to Lake Elementary to go put my vote in. Talk to you later. Bye.
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 All right. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Is it the three of us?
Yep.
Or Stacey on? Okay.
Yeah, Stacy is here.
Cool. All right. Sorry, guys, that I'm in the car. There's always going to be some. It's always something. It's never an easy. Never easy. So my apologies,
Well,
but Catherine,
let's try to
appreciate
keep the meeting quick anyway. So.
Yeah, there's not that much, but okay. So we're calling us to order at 5:33, right?
Yep.
Cool. And then it's three of us, right? Me, Catherine, Stacy.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So the first item is to approve the committee minutes. So shall we open this up for conversation?
Yeah, so motion A, approve the GTLNC October 6, 2022 Outreach and Elections Committee minutes. Does someone want to first?
I will first it.
All right, thank you, Matt, and Catherine will second. Any discussion on the committee minutes from last month?
I mean, as always, you did a phenomenal job. So no, I got nothing.
All right, then we'll go ahead and do a quick vote. Matt?
I vote yes.
Catherine is a yes as well. Stacy? Stacy, you are muted.
There we go. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Sorry.
Great,
Awesome.
thank you.
Okay.
All right. So motion
So-
carries 3-0-0. Minutes are approved.
Cool. Thank you. Since I can't see, I guess the next one is public comment. If anybody had any public comment.
Yeah, there is no public here, so we can jump
Great.
to the committee member news and announcements if anyone
Awesome.
has news and announcements about something not on our agenda.
I do not.
All right. Then next up is our ongoing business. So planning for GTLNC to be at the Turkey Trot on November 20th and the holiday open house on December 3rd.
So I'm going to do yet again everything I can to get folks to volunteer because I failed this past Sunday at the farmers market. So I think what I'm just going to have to do is just individually reach out to folks. How many people do we want at the Turkey Trot?
So I guess, what are the hours of the Turkey Trot? Is it long enough that we feel it's important to have shifts? So like someone comes for the setup
Right.
shift and someone comes for the breakdown, or do we think it's a short enough event that someone would be there the whole time?
Let me see if I can find the email that has the hours. I think it's going to be a break, show up and break down.
Okay.
Are we gonna want to do like a booth and everything, like the whole thing, table and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Okay. I mean, I got it in my garage.
Yeah.
It's 10 to 2.
Okay.
But setup is earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe someone is there from 9 to noon and then from noon to 3. That sort of makes sense for like the setup people come until noon and then the breakdown people come from noon to the end. Okay.
I think we should probably have, like 2 people, 2 people at the beginning and 2 people at the end. I think that would be helpful.
I think that sounds great. There should never be fewer than 2 people. And if someone wants to come for part of it, but can't be there right at the beginning or all the way to the end, they can stop by and be there as a relief person for a little bit.
Totally fine.
So need a minimum of 4 people.
Right. And 2 in the morning shift and 2 in the afternoon shift.
Yeah.
Okay. I will get that.
And I think it would be basically the same thing for the holiday open house, because it looks like that is on December 3rd, which is Saturday, from noon to 5 p.m. So yes.
Okay.
Has anyone reached out to the chamber about the 3rd?
I haven't. I thought I haven't. Was I supposed to do? Was that on me?
No, because I didn't. I mean, it's whoever wants to reach out to the chamber.
Do you?
I mean,
do you want to?
I could do it.
Thank you,
That'd be great.
Stacy. That's
No
amazing.
Thank you very, yeah. Thank you very much. Really.
No, not a problem. And I'll let you know, what the information is for that one.
Yeah, thank you.
And Matt, Stacy and I think would be willing to help out as much as we're able to on those days. I'm volunteering Stacy, but I think it's really important that the 4 people that are officially committed on each of those days are board members.
I agree 1,000%.
Yeah.
I agree 1,000%. And that's why I'm just so unhappy that I haven't been able to get anybody. But Robin did volunteer. But I will make sure that happens. 1,000%.
Yeah, Robin is always great about that stuff. But it's frustrating to have her be the only one.
I agree.
Yeah. And I know on the 30th or whatever the day we were at the flea market, she was there with the homeowners association. So
Right,
that was why she couldn't help us out.
Robin is literally everywhere. Like, she's all over town. I don't know how there must be like 3 of her. And she's all over the place. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
That's her secret.
Yeah, I know, it's her secret sauce. I will make sure that I get folks to do it. Again, if I have to personally reach out to them, I will.
Great. And, we have the various outreach giveaway items. If we run out or run low on them, just let me know and I can coordinate stopping by Harmony to pick up extras.
Okay.
Great.
That's easy.
Yeah, I think we should be fine for the trot. But I think for the Christmas one, that one we might need more, because I could see people like going shopping and having stuff in their hands in those bags coming in helpful.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe we should make some more bags then?
No.
Oh, I don't think we need more bags. We have plenty of bags right now.
Okay.
Because we discovered a box that was completely full. Like, I didn't even realize that there was a totally, I think, unopened, never used box of totes. So we've got a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think what we currently have to hand out, which was what Catherine and I made that day, is it going to be enough for the holiday?
For both events. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, I got it.
We just might need to restock from our back stock. All right. So Matt, you are taking lead on getting the volunteers from the board.
Yes.
Stacy, you are going to take lead on coordinating with Chamber on the holiday open house. And are you already coordinating with, is it homeowners on Turkey Trot?
Yeah, his name is Scott Morris.
Okay, great. All right, so I think that's everything on Turkey Trot and open house.
Perfect.
Great.
And I think with the flea market, let's just wait until January and maybe we can convince the people that work at the Trot and the holiday will be willing to work in January at the farmer's market.
Great. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is our 2023 neighborhood council election. and figuring out our outreach strategy and calendar, keeping in mind candidate filing opens February 22nd. So if we wanted to in January ask for funding for something like social media advertising, we could do that. I think it's also important for us to produce, whether we hire someone for it or someone on the board or we on the committee do this, we need to produce some media that can be provided to the secretary and to our social media manager to share. And the website is up and running. And as soon as there are links available for like actually applying to be a candidate or actually applying to get a mail ballot, I will get that updated on the website. And
So I also want you to know I've asked all of the chairs quite a few times now if there's anything they want to add to the website or any Q&A or FAQs or anything, and no one's also gotten back to me. So I'm assuming
that's
they're happy.
Item C as far as the GTLNC.org. This is the votetolucalake.org website that is ready and waiting for links for candidates to apply.
Right. No, I know. But I'm just talking about the website itself.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess as far as calendar with the filing opening in February, do we want to try to aim for, any advertising that we do, any social media posting by our social media management to start that last week in February and go until the end of the candidate filing period, and then shift to here's how and when to vote and any information about a potential candidate forum, which I would recommend we have some sort of candidate forum.
Yeah, no, I agree. And so I think if we're dark in December, then in January at our meeting in January and during January, that's what we have to do for sure. Okay. So that we can get that ready for February. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so sort of the schedule would be, we start with trying to get people to run. And then once the candidate filing closes, we shift to educating people on how to vote, how to apply for a mail ballot or vote in person, and also promoting any potential candidate forum, which I would recommend as soon as candidate filing closes and the official approved list of candidate or certified list of candidates is out. Matt, you as the sole actual board member in this committee reaches out to the candidates to get a sense of their availability for a candidate forum. And maybe we come up with a couple dates that we think would be good and send out a doodle to them, asking them to please let us know preferences.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Great.
And then I think we all should I know we're doing the trick or trot, we're doing the open house, but I think in January and February we again should try for a booth at the farmers market so that we can remind people about what's going on.
Yes, I think especially like end of February once the candidate filing is open, because then we could even have like a QR code that people can take a picture of to go directly to our website that has a link to like apply, because it's always harder to say in a month you should apply, rather you can apply this weekend. They won't, but like they could.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. I agree.
All right, and as far as like thoughts on paying for actual social media like ads, do we feel like it's worthwhile to try to do one sort of in the middle of the candidate filing period and then one leading up to when it's actually time to vote?
Yeah, definitely. And I think because we have that money from the bags that we didn't use, we can ask the council to just take the money off of that since it's already been approved.
Yeah, so maybe we can have a motion in January to repurpose previous funds for this, and that'll make it, if we put in the motion that we are repurposing those, I think that'll help alleviate some of the concerns people have about like, oh, are we committing ourselves to spend too much? Because
Right.
that's still on the books as like a potential expense.
Right.
So, yeah.
Also, ads aren't that expensive, but yes, either way, I agree. We can just take it off of what we already agreed to spend, and I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
And we
And
should, oh no, continue.
I was just going to ask if there was anything else on the elections.
I was going to say, we should talk to the chamber and the homeowners association and whoever else. We're constantly publicizing their events, that maybe we can get them to publicize that we have elections coming up and people can run.
Yes. And I think that's where having a little media packet of like, here's an Instagram image, here's a little blurb that you can put in the caption or in your newsletter, with the image will really help. If we can just send someone something to add, not have to make it a big lift for them, they can just copy paste. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Okay.
And if we can think of any other groups in the area that, might have reach, because we're not promoting any one candidate, we're just promoting an opportunity for people to get more involved in the community, which I think pretty much any group would be amenable to.
Right.
We're not even promoting the current board and their activities. We're literally saying anyone can show up and do this instead of us.
Hey, Catherine, do I have to run again, or am I still in
I mean,
this
you
for
don't
another year?
you don't have to run again, but your term would be up in July. Like you would be done in July if you did not run again.
I see. Okay, got it. Cool. Thanks. Okay.
You don't have to make a decision right now if you're gonna run or not, but you can.
No, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I had another year left already on, or I have, I'm done in 2023, but obviously I'm done in 2023.
Yeah.
As of this term. I'm not saying I'm not or am running, just saying as of this term. Okay.
Right, of course. All right, anything else on elections?
I think that's it.
Fine.
All right. And then the last item on the ongoing business is the GTLNC.org updates, which obviously, Matt, you said haven't heard from. All right. So, well, we did put up the homelessness resources. So there's a drop down under resources, well named, at the menu at the top. So you can find community resources, homelessness resources, COVID-19 resources. So those are available. And I guess the next thing I would do is maybe just do a small FAQ with what is an NPG? How do I apply for one? What is a CIS? How do I ask the board to consider something? How do I join a committee? And then when it's time, how do I run to join the board? And sort of just start there for the FAQ.
Okay.
And obviously, if either of you think of anything that are questions that come up a lot, what might be interesting is having a link to the budget. There's something on the actual neighborhood empowerment website where you can go and look and see what our spending is each year. So that would be maybe a helpful thing. So I'll add that. So those are our sort of 4 questions for now. And if either of you think of anything, let me know. I'll work on building that and I will send a draft to you in case someone wants to just check if I've spelled things right.
Yeah, no, definitely. I want to take a look at it because
if I've made it clear.
That's something that I think is important, especially for folks who are interested in it, to be able to see all of that. It's really important. So yeah, I'd love to
Yeah.
see that. Thank you. And thank you, Catherine, honestly, for just being so awesome.
Thank you.
Really, I
just
mean
really
it.
I want this website to function.
I know, but you don't have to do all this. So thank you. I appreciate it.
It is functioning, but you've done a really great job with it. It's like night and day what it was.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Oh.
All right. Any new business or future projects we want to add?
I don't think so.
No, I don't have any.
Y'all, we run a tight meeting. I love it.
But I'm not calling this for 5. Oh, wait, we're dark in December, so we come back in
Yes.
January. But maybe I'll see you guys, maybe I won't at any of the future things. So I am calling this meeting at 5:54. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of
Oh
us.
my gosh.
Yeah,
It's
do you even make it
unreal.
home in that time?
No, I'm not going home. I'm going to the West Side.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Boy,
best of luck.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
you'll start
and-
going to the west side by the January meeting.
I know, right? And hopefully, Stacey, I can actually meet you in person at the turkey trot if you're going to be able to make it. I'd like to
Yeah,
meet you in person.
no, I'm gonna come on the 20th, definitely.
Okay.
Great. So next
All right.
meeting is January 11th.
January, right? And I will, I will do everything in my power to stick to that date and that time.
All right. Well, let us know if it needs to change.
Oh, geez, I know, the worst. All right, guys. Well, then I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you.
In 2
You as
weeks
well.
almost. Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks.